2025 Hook and Paddle Classic. The Hook and Paddle Classic was held on the weekend of September 20th and 21st, bringing our anglers to Nackawik, New Brunswick, the final battleground of the season. After months of competition, 28 of the region's top kayak anglers from New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Quebec prepared for one last challenge, a 2-day showdown on the mighty St. John River to catch a bag limit of 5 longest bass for each day on the Tourney X app, where the winner takes home $1,000 and earns a spot on Team Canada Kayak Fishing Team in 2026. Let's check in with some of the anglers as they packed their kayaks, loaded their gear, and hit the road to Nackawik.
Well, kayaks all loaded up, trucks loaded, I hope. If I've forgotten anything, it wouldn't be the first time. But I remembered a life jacket this time, so I won't get caught out. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the road. Next stop, Nackawik for the Classic.
Good to go. Rods check. Qualified. Let's go. As the afternoon rolled into the evening, the anglers gathered at the Big Axe Brewery for the Classic kickoff. It was part meet and greet, part strategy session, and part celebration of making it to the biggest event of the season. With the rules locked in, all that was left was to wait for the morning. This is day 1 of the 2025 Hook and Paddle Classic.
Alright, Hook and Paddle Classic. We're all geared up, ready to go. Got some fog on the water for us this morning. Here we go.
We got 7 minutes to lines in. We're sitting here at destination Nackawik. We are ready to roll.
Whew, 5 minutes to go for the Hook and Paddle Classic. We're kind of ready. Got the live stream happening today. 3 minutes ago. We're gonna start with some topwater action. It's weird being on the water, being able to cast as soon as this tournament starts. So good luck, everybody. Day 1, Hook and Paddle Classic. Let's go.
Need.
Yes! Yes! Still got it!
the first time ever, the Hook and Paddle Classic was brought to viewers live all weekend long. Kicking off our live coverage were Donald Patterson and Andrew Burt, bringing real-time scores, on-the-water interviews, and special guests to viewers all across the region. Let's tune in to their first angler interview.
What time did you hit the water this morning, Rene?
I think it was around 5.
Around 5?
Yeah.
So you've been sitting out there for a couple hours because you didn't go very far.
No. I did a little misdirection too. I left the launch going one way and circled around.
Was that misdirection, or was that just to keep yourself warm?
No, that was keep the eyeballs at bay.
What a beautiful morning. I really wish I could take a screen. Oh,
That might be bottom.
that might be bottom. Tell you what, you got me all excited there for a minute. We're going to let you go. We'll keep Justin on site there for a little bit just so we can watch, and hopefully the next time you bend that rod, it won't be bottom. Best of luck to you, Rene.
Next up, the guys checked in with Peter Nyenhuis.
He's got a fish on, so good timing.
Perfect timing. Peter's got a fish on. Peter is sitting in second right now with 55 and 3/4.
Yep.
55 and 3/4. So he's less than 7 inches behind the leader. And he just brought another fish in, so we could see another move on the leaderboard here soon.
That's what you call putting them in the net.
Let's head back to the live stream.
So this is the first we've seen of our competitors this morning, and this is something to some people maybe a little nerve-wracking. Colton's the first guy we've had on camera this morning standing up.
Okay.
Yes.
So Colton is currently
Sitting in
11th place.
And now over to Greg McLaughlin, who found Ben Wu on the water.
It's a little windy and choppy out here today. I don't know if you can tell or not, but we got whitecaps.
It's laid down a little bit here, Greg. How bad is it? I know you're around the bend there a little bit. It's still pretty bad over there.
Yeah, you're getting about almost a foot swell out in the middle. Like I had water come up over my boat, so.
I offered you that rain jacket, but no.
Oh yeah, no, I'm all good.
Okay.
He said he was tough.
He said he was tough, folks. So if we hear Greg complaining later about being cold, we're going to blame him. So, Ben, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, Donnie?
Well, we're just sitting here watching you guys catch fish, watching the leaderboard. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
I absolutely have not been paying attention. I have no idea what position I'm in. All I know is we just keep on fishing.
The question is do you want to know?
I do not want to know.
Oh, so then we should tell you.
I guess you're going to tell me. Why don't you tell me?
No, we don't have to. We don't have to.
All right, very best.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Take 2, the dock bass. Over on the broadcast, Donald and Andrew checked in with Quinn Marsh, a 14-year-old angler out of Hampton, New Brunswick.
Quinn, don't worry about the pressure, because even if it's not this year, you're 14 years old. Compared to, no offense to the other competitors, but compared to the majority of them, you've got a lot more years of doing this ahead of you. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the opportunity. And if you had one piece of advice for a young angler wanting to compete, what would it be?
Never give up, he says.
Justin! What's that? Yeah. Good luck, bud. Let's jump to the live stream where Brian Cothra joined Donald and Andrew for a midday chat and overview of the two-day event.
Brian, is there anything you want to say? We've got about 10 minutes left in our stream this morning before we take a break. Anything you want to say to the folks at home, or to the other competitors that'll have a chance to watch this later on?
I think, one is thank you to all the volunteers that are making this webcast and live broadcast available for people to watch, because there's several different provinces represented, and I know people want to keep up with what's going on. So one, thank you to that. Thank you to Nakkawic for hosting us. Mayor Tim, I think you guys had him on already, but Nackawic's been an awesome host already. We're looking forward to, doing the barbecue with the Lions Club, but just the facilities, the marina, all of the stuff here in Nackawic's prime for kayak fishing and boat fishing. So, but yeah, I would say stay tuned. There's a lot of good guests. They got a lot of good conversations lined up, but really follow the action as it's happening. It's not every day you get to tune into kayak live stream fishing for a championship spot for Team Canada. So yeah, stay tuned. You're going to see lots of action here. Thanks, Donnie. Thanks, Andrew, for having me on here. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Brian. We're more than happy to have you on. Greg, if you ever need a new job, I think you may have a calling as a cameraman, because my God, he gets some beautiful angles, and he's getting right in there tight and getting some beautiful shots. So, Brian, thank you so much. Greg, thank you. We're going to let you guys step aside and let Brian focus on fishing. You wait and see. The minute he turns the camera off, he's going to catch one, and we're going to miss it. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you guys.
Good luck.
If only it was multi-species. Look at that, nice little perch. All right, go tell the bass I'm here.
There we go. It's better. Oh, I could see him under there. Man. 16.25. Good one.
As the afternoon wore on, the St. John River showed its teeth. What started as a steady breeze quickly turned into rolling whitecaps, and by the time the anglers made their way back to the launch, the river was a full-on battleground. But one by one, they pushed through, tired, drenched, and determined, wrapping up one of the toughest day one finishes we've ever seen at the Classic. Despite the chaos on the water, the leaderboard told a different story. Tight margins, big moves, and a field separated by only inches heading into day two. Here's a look at the top 10 anglers after day one. With this first day in the books and the leaderboard tighter than ever, anglers headed back to the Nakkawic Motel to regroup, recharge, and get ready for one more battle on the St. John River. One day down, one to go. It all comes down to day two. In the dark, cold hours before launch, the parking lot came alive, with the sounds of tailgates dropping, gear clanking, and anglers quietly preparing for battle. Breath hung in the air, and every angler felt the bite of the cold as they layered up for what would be the toughest conditions of the weekend. Despite the chill, there was a sense of purpose in every movement. Rods checked, batteries plugged in, nets secured. And as the anglers disappeared into the fog, Donald and Andrew fired up the Day 2 broadcasts, bringing viewers right into the action.
We are here for day 2 of the 2025 Hook and Paddle Kayak Bass Classic. We have 28 anglers competing from Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. Rene Pelletier, local guy, Fredericton area, is in the lead after day 1 with 88 inches. Another New Brunswick angler, Peter Nyenhuis, in second. Justin Hines from Yarmouth, or the Yarmouth area, in third. That's your top 3, folks. Our live leaderboard is streaming once again at Tourney X. I'll put the QR code so you can find that up on the screen, or you can go to tourneyx.com and look up the Hook and Paddle Classic. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to put the leaderboard up right away because
Peter's on the board.
Just a few seconds in, and Peter Nyenhuis has jumped into the lead with 95 3/4 inches. So we are literally 2 minutes into today's competition, and Peter's already on the board. He was at 84. I should have written down those numbers before we started.
84.75.
So not a big fish, an 11-inch fish, but enough to get him on the board and let him take over first place, at least to get out of the gate. And hey, 2 minutes in catching a fish, I wouldn't care what size it was.
Oh, no, definitely not. So.
Look at this. This is the fog this morning. I have no clue where I'm going. Will I ever make it back? We'll see. Into the fog.
I got a horse there. Come on, there. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. There we go. That's what we need right there. That's the kind of fish we need.
Little dock fishing.
Over on the broadcast, Donald and Andrew checked in with Amanda Metz for an update.
Yeah, we found Amanda Metz. She's warming up in the sun here. She's doing a little bit of trolling. She says she's caught a couple. She's looking for the big ones, though.
She's moved herself up into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Whoa.
So,
John Cale joined the live stream for a midday chat.
John's got some rods leaning up to the front. There's no electronics on this rig. This is something that was made by blood, sweat, and tears by John and Greg and Andrew and Rene. And, just phenomenal to see. Good luck this afternoon, John. You're not out of this yet.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't giving up yet. Still in the water. You have a good one.
All right. Cheers.
This is what we need, boys. This is what we need. That's a better fish.
We interrupt the classic for a non-bass fishing update from Greg and Matt.
And we just had a big muskie blow up behind us as Matt and I were just chatting, floating downriver.
Oh,
Yeah, like it literally pretty much like felt like it took a bite out of my boat or something.
Let's jump back to the bass fishing, where Gary Lynch joined Donald and Andrew for a chat.
Fair enough. Who are we with this time?
This is Gary Lynch, and he's been having a pretty good day so far.
yes, he has.
Gary has had a stellar day, sitting in 4th place currently. We've watched him steadily climb up the leaderboard. Another hammer from Nova Scotia, much the same as our current leader. Nova Scotia boys showing up on New Brunswick water and showing off a little bit. So it's fun to watch.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Right on. You doing all right?
Doing pretty good. Got one today.
Right on. Well, congrats, bud. Good luck. See ya. Cheers. Well, found what the bass are eating. Now to mimic the bait. Good old minnows. Look at that. It's been going for like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna stick around here. What's this? It's number 4. Look at this one. Oh yeah. The grind is over. I got my bag of 5. Probably like a 15 again, so I'm content, happy. Got 3 hours left. Yesterday, this is when the bite died down at exactly 12. So I wanted my bag before 12. Now it's fun fishing. Let's cut back to the broadcast where the guys receive a special guest.
We have a guest joining us.
Hello.
Hi, Alicia.
How's it going?
It's going great.
It absolutely is going great. I'm assuming you've been following along.
Oh, I've been so nervous today. I'm like more nervous watching Justin on the standings than I would be if I'm like fishing it myself.
Wait a minute. John Muzzerall must have been in a dead zone because he sat on 75 inches all day, never moved. And now he's sitting on 155 inches in 5th place.
Oh, wow. Way to go, Jean.
So that's huge.
That is huge.
Like I said, I watched him and he sat on 75 inches. I saw him in the parking lot of the motel this morning. He said he was just going out having fun.
Yep.
And based on those numbers, I'd say he either had a lot of fun really fast.
He just submitted 3 fish.
Yep.
Just like that.
So, and that's one of the things I will say I love about this particular format. All done through the Turning X app is you can literally grind till that last second.
Time for a few other angler interviews as day 2 starts to wind down.
Who do you have with us this time, Mike?
This is Corey Hodgson from Nova Scotia.
Hobson,
sorry, from Nova Scotia.
Was Corey telling you the tale of the start to his day?
He was a little late to get started, is what he told us. Yeah, that's right.
I found Colton again from Nova Scotia. I just figured we'd mix it up and try and, we were a little NB heavy this morning on anglers, so came across Colton. I think we see Peter Nyenhuis in the background there too. But
so, Peter, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
So,
yeah,
have you been following the leaderboard, or do we just leave that conversation alone?
I've been following it a little bit, I guess, checking every now and then.
Okay. So, looks like you're having a pretty solid day out there. Was it a heavy morning bite, or did you have you had any luck this afternoon too?
Yeah, it was mostly everything in the morning, and I got a few upgrades in the afternoon, but it's been pretty quiet for the past few hours.
So, you're down to less than 40 minutes to go. Do you have any last-minute strategy, last-minute Hail Mary that might get you one last upgrade or something?
Well, I guess just keep fishing till the end and hope I get lucky and get an upgrade and be able to maintain the gap between me and Justin, I guess. He hasn't got ahead of me yet.
Well, the last time I looked at the leaderboard scrolling through, that top 3 has been pretty steady all afternoon. Now,
We found the leader, I think, currently, Justin Hines. Just as he said, wait right there, he pulls in another fish.
Justin Hines is so far today shooting the lights out. He is sitting in the lead, as you mentioned, 177.25 inches. We looked at his total fish catches earlier. And what we say his smallest currently is 17 and a half.
Yes.
So that's his rat is a 17 and a half inch fish. Justin, I don't know if you can hear us or not, but happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Justin.
This performance and a shot at Team Canada, what a birthday present that would be.
Oh, it would be phenomenal. I mean, the fish have been participating for his birthday for sure.
I think they're congregating around his boat for a birthday party.
Yeah, I think he's out of earshot, but Justin, they're saying happy birthday to you, bud. We didn't realize.
And here's Colton with a live update.
Thank you very much for being here. I'm glad you're enjoying your weekend in Nackawik, and you keep going. Oh, we got a fish on.
You got a fish, boys. This is live action coming at you.
Let's go full screen on this. We haven't got a lot of live fish catches, so nice to see a not quite the personal best I think that he's looking for, but
nice to see a fish.
Absolutely, always nice to see fish being caught on camera.
You don't think that'll be 4.1?
Yeah, he says it's 4.1 for sure.
It didn't look it, but I mean, I do have the sun in my face, so maybe I'm just not seeing well, but
Michael Marsh just ran into another youth angler. Let's listen in to see what Gage has to say.
Mike, how are you now?
I am good. So just quickly, I'm with Gage, and he's having a decent day. He's filled his bag. He said he's got some 15s. He's been up the standings from yesterday. So we just one of our youth anglers. So we just wanted to give him a little bit of airtime.
Absolutely, Gage is sitting inside the top 10. 149 inches total. Gage, if you just want to tell the folks at home real quick, how old are you and how long have you been kayak fishing?
I'm 16 and I've been kayak fishing for about 4 years.
Wow.
Okay, it was a little broke up there, but he's 16 years old, folks, been kayak fishing for 4 years now. And here he is in the top 10 amongst some of the best in Eastern Canada. So, Gage, hopefully we get a chance to talk to you at the awards tonight, but you want to say thank you to anyone at home or anyone you want to shout out while you're on the air?
Chris Bingham got me into this.
And with about 1 hour left on day 2 of the Classic, let's tune into the live broadcast for one last update. Take it away, guys.
Nackawik has shown out in its beauty, in its fishing resource.
That's both days.
That's both days. So 312 fish registered. I'm sure there's been way more than that actually caught. 28 anglers total for the weekend. 312 fish registered, plus numerous fish that likely didn't get registered. Ladies and gentlemen, the leaderboard is going dark. It is now 2 p.m.
Yep.
You will see no further updates on our leaderboard. If you want to know who won, you're going to have to tune in at 5:45 when we will be live from the Nackawik Lions Club. Mike and Ryan out on the water, I can't thank you guys enough for playing along today, for being out there and catching all this footage on the water and talking to all these anglers for us. Pat, once again, Capital Region Tourism, thank you. Andrew, thank you for sitting beside me and listening to me ramble so much this weekend.
Thank you, Donnie. This was so much fun.
I've had a blast. I look forward to doing this again. I want to thank Brent again for being with us, all our guests, Greg McFarland, all our anglers, Becca and Alicia. It was just a phenomenal weekend overall. To all our sponsors, 506 Tackle, Nackawik Motel, Canada Bass Kayak or CISA, Big Axe Brewery, St. Croix Rods, Murner Memories Photography, Atlantic Laser Works, Team Brothers Kayak Fishing Trail, X Zone and Rod Glove, Nova Scotia Kayak Fishing Series, NB Bass Tour, Nackawik Lions Club, and of course, Destination Nackawik and Fredericton Capital Region Tourism. I can't thank all of you enough for making this weekend possible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pat Olson. My name's Don Patterson. That's Andrew Burt. Thank you all for joining us. Tune in 5:45 Atlantic time to see who is crowned the 2025 Hook and Paddle Classic champion and who's going to get to secure that spot with Team Canada to compete with Team Canada in 2026. Until next time, folks, thank you for joining us.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. Day 2 of the Bass Classic. I had a blast. Caught an 18.25, so that really made my day. Other than that, just had fun fishing. I covered some water today. I probably thinking over 7-8 clicks, I'd say. So definitely was an adventure. Looking forward to seeing everyone back. We're going to have a little celebration and see who takes away the big award. So let's tune in and see how the season finishes. As 3 p.m. rolled up on day 2, the lines were out, the gear was packed, and the 2-day battle on the St. John River had come to an end. The anglers made their way to the Nackawik Lions Club. The awards ceremony brought together anglers, families, volunteers, and fans. A celebration of skill, sportsmanship, and community. Let's tune in to see who would be crowned as the 2025 Classic Champion. Take it away, Brian.
All right, we're live. Welcome to Hook and Paddle 2025. Thanks for showing up, everybody. John's going to pick my mic stand. Can we get a quick round of applause for the Lions Club for hosting us for this award? Thank you very much. The food, everything was excellent. Thanks for having us here today. We really appreciate Destination Nackawik and their hosting abilities here. And thank you for everybody watching the live stream when you were watching all weekend. This is the final part of it where you get to see who won. So stay tuned, we'll get to that in a minute, but first we're going to have a couple people come up and talk. And I'd like to ask first person, Tim Fox, to come on up here and just welcome us and say whatever you think, maybe what you thought about this tournament.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you, folks, for coming this weekend.
I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to give away the Lunker Prize first, and then I'll do the rest of the stuff after that. So the Lunker Prize, so 506 Tackle is here. Do you guys want to come up and award this for us? But there's a bunch of 506 lures and some X-Zone lures, 506 Tackle and lures in there. And a $100 bill for somebody that got the biggest bass here this week. Does anybody know who it would be? John Kim. 19.75 inches of smallmouth for Mr. Kale today.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Here are the top 3 anglers of the 2025 Hook and Paddle Classic.
In third place with 166.25 inches, Peter Nyenhuis. Congratulations.
That leaves 2.
Get him centered. Get him centered.
And then there were 2.
Get him centered, yeah. Stand in the center of the camera there, boys. All right. So how we're going to do it is we'll announce the winner. So, first place and the spot with Team Canada next year, 2026. And $1,000. And a trophy from Atlantic Laser Works. Justin Hines.
A huge congratulations goes out to Justin Hines, who delivered one of the strongest Day 2 performances we've ever seen at the Classic. His focus, consistency, and determination carried him straight to the top, earning him the title of 2025 Hook and Paddle Classic Champion. The entire Hook and Paddle family wishes him all the best as he moves on to represent the 2026 Team Canada Kayak Fishing Team. We know he'll make this community proud. Go get him, Justin. A huge shout out to all of the anglers of the 2-day final who battled through wind, waves, fog, and pressure. Here are the top 10 finalists, together celebrating an incredible finish to an incredible season. And now, let's take one final look at the overall point standings for the top 10 anglers of the 2025 Hook and Paddle Final. Now, as we wrap up this year's event, we want to extend a massive thank you to the sponsors who make all of this possible. Your support fuels the prizes, the venues, and the entire experience for our anglers and fans. And also to our volunteers, from the camera operators to the judges, organizers, and everyone working behind the scenes. This event simply couldn't happen without you. A special thank you goes out to the Clean Drain Dry Initiative for supporting invasive species prevention throughout the event. Their team stepped in to spray down every kayak, helping protect our waterways and keep them healthy for seasons to come. To every angler, every supporter, and everyone who tuned in, thank you for being part of the 2025 season. From early morning launches to long drives home, from big moments on the water to the quiet ones shared between friends, this community is what makes Hook and Paddle special. As the trucks roll out and the kayaks head down the highway, another season comes to a close. But the memories, the stories, and the spirit of competition carry on long after the final cast. We'll see you next year, right here with Hook and Paddle, where passion meets paddle.